Good morning, good morning. We are going to get started in our class here in about 2 minutes. So if you are watching the replay, you can fast forward about 2 minutes. That is where we will be beginning. I'm just going to give a moment or two here for people to join us. And I'm going to share a music Spotify playlist in the comments as soon as I choose one. Share. So good morning. If you're just joining us, we're going to get started in a minute or two. I'm going to add a playlist in the comments. Refresh my app here. There I am. Okay. So, come on now. I saw it and then it disappeared. So we're back in the basement this morning, obviously, because I'm getting my roof replaced and I have no idea when they're going to start again, and it gets very loud. Hi, Marie. Spotify playlist. There. Hi, Ardith. So, yeah, I decided it would be better to be down here because it will be a little bit quieter, and the kitties are very disturbed by this roof replacing business. Hi, Rose. Do you want to say hi to your people? Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. We're going to move your chair up here. Let go, please. There you go. There you go. All right. I'm just going to get, hi, Shirley. I'm just going to get my beloved pink peppermint and get my music started, and then we will get rolling here. Okay. So we're going to start with a march. So in here where I am, it's 16 and a half, which is why I'm wearing a hoodie. I'll probably take that off later as we get warmed up. So as always, broken record here, you don't have to use those playlists I share, but if you open a free Spotify account, you can have 2 browser windows open, or you can have the Spotify app open, and you can have workout music as well as the class going at the same time. Or if you have 2 devices, you can play the music on one, play the class on the other. That's what I tend to do. Let's go to a heel dig. It really makes a big difference. It makes class a whole lot more authentic, I guess, if you have that music. So standing nice and tall, abs engaged. 4, 3, 2, let's do both arms together. Oh yeah, the ladder's going up. The roofing is about to begin. Clara, I heard her out here. Clara, why don't you come in here? Clara is terrified of the roof business. Let's go to an overhead press. She spent most of the day inside the coach upstairs. So My regular Tuesday ladies will know she's been inside the coach before, but this is a different coach. She burrowed into our other coach yesterday, and I had to cut the lining to make sure she could breathe. She's not coming. 4, 3, 2, march. Rose just came down here and slept. All right, let's glue down our heels, tap our toes. I think I'm done with this. Do you want to attack those strings? And march. We're going to take it out a little bit wider. And add a reach. We reach and reach. And across the front. Four, 3, 2, into a step touch. So step together, step together. Into a hamstring curl. From that hamstring curl to a knee lift. Four, 3, 2, we'll march. We're going to take it up and back. Walk up, 2, 3, back, 2, 3, and up and back. Four more times. 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. And march. All right. If you want to grab a quick drink, go ahead. I'm going to grab a drink. I'm going to check the comments to make sure everything's okay, and we'll keep going. Hey, Sue. Hi, Michelle. Susie and friends. It's just and friend right now. I hope Clara comes in, though, because it's way quieter down here when roof-related things are happening upstairs. All right. We're going to start back with a heel dig, and we're going to reach the opposite arm out. Read an article this morning. I don't remember the numbers now, but in Korea, a Zumba instructor workshop, remember those workshops are 8 hours, infected, there was like 50 people there. 8 of them ended up with the virus. And then those 8 went and taught classes, and something like 112 people became infected as a result. This was back in February and March. So they were talking about what kinds of fitness classes are safe. Let's do both arms. And they said low impact, so more like this, and yoga, low intensity, which is still this type of class, and like yoga and stuff, as long as nobody is presenting symptoms were relatively safe, but intense classes like Zumba, but not just Zumba, like any of those high intensity aerobic classes. Come on in, Clara. There she is. All right, we're not going to let her back out. We're more problematic. So it's very possible that we're never going to see totally regular classes come back. Maybe this type of class. I don't know. And March. It's why, if you have friends, folks, if you have friends who have the internet and have been missing classes because they don't have their computer in a place where they can exercise, they need to move some furniture around or move their computer because this, I don't know how long this is going to be going on. So let's take it out wide. I know this isn't ideal, but this is a heck of a lot better than nothing. So bring it in. And remember, these Tuesday morning, Friday afternoon classes are not just here on Facebook. After we finish here, I download it and then put it on my YouTube channel. So you don't even have to have Facebook. Clara, you have to stay here. I'm sorry. Go hide under the spare bed. Oh boy. Parenting. It's going to be too loud up there. Let's go to a step touch. Step together, step together. Keep going. I'm going to pick up this cat. Come here. It's okay. Step touch. It's tough when you're a scaredy cat. You're okay. Let's do a double. So 1, 2, and back. 1, 2. Again. Oh, come on. Two more times. Last one. And March, because nobody ever gets to see her up close. Say hi, Clara. Aw, poor little muffin. Morning, Jill. All right. We're going to go back to a heel dig. Heel and heel. These two are extra skittish about everything. I don't know what their life was like before they were rescued by the SPCA, but they're a very skittish pair. Especially that little black and white cat. All right, we're going to do both arms together. Remember how I said it was 16 degrees down here? Whew. Doesn't feel it now. And we're going to do single, single, double with our feet. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. And I know lots of times I'm hot because I drank coffee, but I purposely didn't have coffee yet. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. All right, we're going to march. We're going to do a curl press. Curl press. I know the light's kind of crazy in here. I boasted, this is what I get for boasting, that my ring light was working again on Friday. And then it promptly stopped working again. So I'm hoping they'll replace it because it's still under a year old. But in the meantime, I ordered a new one because you know how long warranty things can take sometimes. So hopefully by next week, we'll have good light again. Of course, we'll probably be back upstairs. Who knows? All right, we're going to go back to our heel dig. Heel, heel. And we're going to take this into a single, single, double right here. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Single, oh gosh, messed me up. Double. Single, single, double. Nobody's leaving. We're staying here. Single, single, double. 2 more. Single, single, double. Last one. And march. All right. I do want to adjust this light just a little bit here. There, maybe that's better. Hi. Let's march. All right, so Jill knows this. Saturday morning, I had Zumba toning. Rose was all over me, like she's been neglected. Like I haven't been home with her every day for 3 months. She was trying to climb all over me. I've never seen such a sight as that cat Saturday morning. All right. We're going to glue down one foot with the opposite foot. We're going to take a step to the side, shifting our weight and stepping back in. I know you can't really see my foot because it gets behind this gray blob, but just keeping your toes pointing forward, shifting your weight into that leg and out. There we go. Hi, miss. You're not leaving. Really make sure that you're taking the time to shift your weight in and out of that foot. Oh, the other exciting news. Exciting news isn't what we would call exciting now, is not what we called exciting a couple months ago. I got a call from the library yesterday. I've set up my appointment to go pick up some new library books. When she called, I only had one to pick up, but I have ones coming in from other branches, and she said she's getting deliveries on Wednesday and Thursday or Friday, so I'm going Friday afternoon. And I don't even know what books they are. It's going to be very exciting. One more time. And then we're going to take it front and back. I'm going to step forward here and you're going to take a step forward, shifting your weight forward, step back, shifting your weight backwards to step over this tail. Yeah, of course you're going to move now. So how big you make that step forward and step back is up to you. Just make sure that stationary foot is glued to the floor. All right, we're going to combine the two. We're going to come forward, out to the side, back, and together. Front, side, back, together. Also wanted to remind you that Of course, the first few months of classes are still in the archive of that Facebook group, the Fitness Online with Susie or whatever it was called. But all the ones that I have been recording here on my Facebook page, if you go to the videos tab, I've created a playlist so you can go back and find them easily instead of having to scroll through the news feed. So, say for instance, you're one of my regulars who's used to having a class Tuesday and Thursday. You do this class on Tuesday, then maybe you go over that playlist on Thursday and replay an older class. Just saying. It's there. You can do it. You don't have to. Let's do one more time around. And then we'll put our weight in that stationary foot, a little bend in the knee, a tap, front, side, back, together. So each class is a little bit different. I've been trying to focus on some different patterns and things while still having our bases covered. So we're still doing moves like this in most all of them, if not all. I know I'm preaching to the choir, but I got to preach to somebody. There's no one else here. One more time around. And we'll march. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite foot. So we're going to glue down the other leg, and we're going to come out to the side and in. Keeping those toes all pointing straight ahead. Two more. And then we'll take it front and back. I'll turn to the side just so you have a better view again. All the other exciting news is I'm going to the osteopath tomorrow. Oh boy, I can't wait. There's something a little bit wonky about my hip or my foot. It's one of the two, I don't know. But I'm excited for her to fix whatever it is. I think 3 months of teaching on this concrete floor, with the exception of a handful of classes upstairs, has done my joints in without seeing her. Hopefully now I'll be able to see her every month again. She'll keep me working. All right, let's combine the two. So we'll come forward, out to the side, back, and together. I hope you also know that I'm just prattling on here to try to keep you entertained. This is the most talking I'm going to do all week. Is this hour. Make sure you're taking the time to shift that weight. One more time around. And then we're going to put our weight in the stationary foot and tap front, side, back, together. If you want to come into a balance, you can. Make sure there's a bend in that standing leg. One more time around. And we'll march. If you want to get a drink, you go right ahead. And we're going to go back to a heel dig to start. We're going to take that heel dig into a low kick. Make sure it's a knee kick. So I lift my knee, then kick out, as opposed to a flick kick where you're just kicking straight out. So lift your knee, then go out. When we do a knee kick, it protects our knee joint. Knee kick, knee kick, knee kick, knee kick. And with our arms, we're going to push, 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 push. We're going to do single, single, double knee kick. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. I'm going to turn to the side. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Knee kick, kick. Single, single, kick, kick. It's just a gentle kick. It's less of a kick and more an extension of the leg. Two more times. Double. Last one. And march. Let's take it wide. Then narrow. Wide. And narrow. Wide. Narrow. Wide. Narrow. Wide. Narrow. Wide. Narrow. Wide. Narrow. We're going to cut it in half again. So it's wide, narrow, wide, narrow, wide, narrow, wide, narrow. So your option is to continue at this tempo, or if you want to challenge yourself a bit more, you can go as fast as you can right here. If this is as fast as you want to go, this is perfect. Four, three, two, march, deep breath in and out. Two more times. I'm going to give you a second to get a drink while I check in on the comments. Now, oh, thank you, Sue. I started those. Well, I think I did rows before I finished that last paint by numbers. I'm trying to work through all my craft projects, all the things that a person has and never does. So that one was one that I have been wanting to do for a while. So I got that done. Now I have opened, I haven't gotten any further than that. I bought a kit at Costco 4 years ago to crochet little Star Wars guys. To be perfectly honest, I don't remember how to crochet. I could do like a chain. So I have to remember how to crochet first. So then that's my next project, is making those little Star Wars guys. If nothing else, I'm going to finish up these projects that I've been meaning to do. If nothing else. Okay, I'm going to move this chair since Miss Rose has decided that we don't need her. She's gone to the coach. So we're going to do some of our walking patterns. So the first one, of course, is going to be walking a tightrope. You don't have to walk a perfect tightrope, just whatever challenges you. So if you can do heel to toe, do heel to toe. If that's a little bit too much, keep your feet a little bit further apart. If you're feeling pretty wobbly, it can help to look down. But if you don't need to look down, I'd rather you look straight ahead. If you do feel a bit wobbly, maybe you want to stick close to a wall so you can keep even just one finger on the wall, and that will help anchor you in space. Because that's more of a proprioceptor situation. Hi, Clara. You okay? I know, you're having quite the week. All right, we're going to do just a couple more steps of our tightrope walk. That's what it's called. This next one, we're going to go up onto our tiptoes. Keep a bend in your knee. Again, stay by the wall if that makes you feel more secure. And we're going to take 2 steps. Pause, pause, pause. And I'm going to publish a post on my Facebook page at some point this week. But I do want to remind you that this class and the Friday yoga class are brought to you courtesy of the town of Kempville. They have been paying for these classes for all of you to take for free. So I am still getting paid for Tuesdays and Fridays classes, same as I normally would. So if you really appreciate these classes, send them a note to say thank you, because they didn't have to do this. This has been months of free classes. So I think it's pretty swell. Well, one more time. Okay, so our next one is going to be the reverse. So you're going to lift up your toes, or if it's okay for you, the ball of your foot. But you're going to have to keep your knees bent, hinging forward a little bit, keeping your chest lifted. I'm just going to lift my toes because these sneakers don't really have much flex through the sole, so I will fall over if I stay on my heels. Back on the town of Kempville thing, I know these classes are all tagged as in partnership with the town of Kempville, and most of you probably already know that, but I do want to make sure that they get some props because I think it was really nice of them to do this. And if you do want to challenge yourself a bit more to stay up onto your heels, again, you can kind of hold on to the wall a little bit, even with just that one finger. It's amazing how much one finger can really help anchor you. All right, that's it for that one. We're going to do our exaggerated walking pattern. So if you have the space to do a big loop, we're going to do this for a minute or two. So we're going to lift our knee up, place our foot straight down, heel ball toe, heel ball toe. So lifting your knee as high as it'll go, placing your foot straight down, straight down. So we're going to be doing this the next minute or two, so don't feel that you have to stay in front of your screen. You can go for a stroll around your room or your house or down the hallway or wherever. Clara's been sitting right here staring at me for 10 minutes. She really thinks I've gone off my rocker. All right, the next time you get back to your home space, wherever that is, you can stay there and march. We're going to march for a moment. Give everybody a chance to catch up with us. And I'm trying to think what I forget. I think that's good. All right, we're going to come to a wall or your chair, just so you have something to hold on to. We're going to do some lateral leg lifts. So you're going to put your weight in the leg closest to whatever you're holding on to. A little bend in the knee, but you're going to try to keep your hips fairly level. So you don't want to just kind of sink into it. You want to stay up nice and tall. We're going to lift out to the side and down. Lift and lower. Toes are pointing straight ahead. Relax your shoulders. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch legs. I'm going to stay right here because I have room on this side. So for you, you're probably going to turn around unless you're behind your chair and have room. And we're going to lift and lower the opposite leg. I think next Tuesday, assuming we're still doing this next Tuesday, I haven't been told otherwise, that we will do a circuit class that is somewhat similar to what we'd normally have done on a Thursday morning. It'll have to be slightly different because obviously we don't have all the equipment at home that we would have in class, but we'll go around and we'll do a circuit of sorts so that you have another option for classes. Let's do one more, and we're going to turn to face the wall. Go back to that first leg. We lift straight up and back. With that in mind, next week for class, if you have a set of hand weights or a resistance band, make sure you bring those for next Tuesday. And if you don't, a couple of bottles full of water or a couple of cans of soup will work just fine. Don't get glass jars. You don't want anything that's going to break if you drop it. But I will remind you next Monday. 3, 2, 1. We'll switch legs. Straight back, staying nice and tall so we're not hinging forward and back. Four more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we'll put our hands on our wall. Step back, hinging at the hip, keeping your head above your heart, low back stretch. Gently step in, get yourself a drink if you like, and then we're going to sit in our chairs. You're welcome, Mary. Enjoy it later. I guess when you see this, it'll be now. We're going to have a seat in our chair. Clara, you have to stay in here. You have to stay. All right, we're going to sit nice and tall. Start with a toe tap. She's a shoulder kitty. And then we're going to bring our feet together. We're going to open up the toes, heels, toes, go till you can't go any further, then bring it back in. No purr at all, you guys. Not any at all. Where's your purr? And this time when you bring your feet in, go ahead and stay there. Uh-oh. Somebody's jealous. All right, Clara. I'm going to put hands on the outside of our knees. Rose, if you could move over a little bit, that would be great. And we're going to lift up the inside of our shoes without letting our knees move. Can you move aside? And then 2 fists, put them between your knees, a little space between your legs. And we'll lift up the outside of our foot. I hear a weird noise outside. I wonder if more shingles are being delivered. Oh gosh. All right. Let's put one heel on the laces and we'll drag the heel up to the knee and down because I'm going to get this big furry mass on my lap in no time at all. And then we're going to cross the ankle over the shin, over the thigh, or over the knee. Come on then. You're not leaving. Oh, goodness. Hi. I need to have a body cam so that you can see my view. So we're staying here for just a little bit longer. Clara, you're not leaving. It's going to be louder upstairs. If only these creatures could understand English. All right. We're going to switch. Heel on the laces. Draw up to your knee and down. And then we're going to cross the ankle over our shin, over our knee, or bend the knee. You can't flip over. What are you doing? All right, fine. You're going to find out that it's louder up there. All right, we're getting the foot down. We're going to open and close at the knees. One more. And then elbows in, open and close, working through the rotator cuff. Last one. Oh, hello. And then we'll bring the leg down. We're going to come into a no, we'll do our upper body stretches first. Once I get this furry mass organized. Please don't attack the cord. So we're going to do some shoulder rolls. Rows. Okay. Keep doing your shoulder rolls. There. No. No, you can't stay if you're going to attack the microphone. And then we're going to reach across, shoulder stretch. That's your fur that you see. Don't eat it. Oh, geez. Reach back. And we'll switch sides. Yeah. Shingles. I told you it was louder upstairs. She's now under the bed. Rose has gone to inspect, I expect. Let's reach up and slightly over. And to the other side. And bring it on down. Hands come onto our thighs. We're going to press down, round up. Little seated cat and cow. Pressing down, rounding up. One more. Coming back up nice and tall. Deep breath in. Exhale, turn to look towards one side wall. Gently back to the front. Inhale, exhale the other way. I'm very happy to be getting a new roof. But it has to be said that working from home while you're getting a new roof is a little bit distracting. Let's extend one leg. Keep a little bend in the knee. Or reach your arm out. Once you feel a stretch all along the back of the leg, you can relax your hand down. And we'll switch sides. So extending the leg, a little bend in the knee, flexing your foot, same arm as leg or reaches forward. Once you feel that stretch all along the back of the leg, you can relax the hand down. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Chest is lifted. All right, we're going to stand up. We're going to do our quadricep stretch. So holding on your wall, chair, whatever. Going to lift the leg, grabbing onto your ankle, sock, pant leg, shoelace, foot, whatever you can get a hold of back there. Or you're going to place your foot on the seat of your chair. And step back into a calf stretch. Relax your shoulders. I planted my patio garden on Sunday also, for anyone who wants to know. Instead of flowers, we planted all I planted some sunflowers. Who knows if I'll grow them? Who knows if I'm going to grow anything? Let's switch sides. And then I also planted basil, and I had a couple tomato plants and parsley and lettuce. Oh, we also planted cat grass and catnip. Oh, yes. And then we'll step back with both feet hinging at the hip. And I also planted green onions. Really, they're just ones from the grocery store that I had in water for a couple weeks to get their roots nice and long, and then I stuck them in the ground. And we'll step in and we'll have a seat back in our chair. I'm going to pop up a little bit closer. We're going to start with, oh dear. Let's get rid of this light now. Oh gosh, sorry. There we go. We're going to do our dexterity exercises. So taking each finger and touching it to our thumb. I can't wait for that new ring light to arrive. This is a great light, but it's a photography light, so it's a little bit much for this purpose. And same thing with straight fingers. And wrist circles. Bring our palms out, palms down. Oh gosh, the camera's reversed, so when I see one arm is higher than the other, I try to fix it, but I always do the wrong one, so I make it worse. And then we'll bring our elbows in. And then we'll bring our palms together, drawing down, just until you feel a stretch along the back of the wrist. And then back of the hands together, lifting up, just until you feel them start to peel apart. And bring your arms down. We're going to lower one ear towards the shoulder. I know you guys can't hear it, but lots of crashing going on. And we'll switch sides. And then we're going to do that semicircle. So down towards the chest, to the other shoulder, gently back down. And then lift up, one hand behind your back, other hand on the head, lowering your nose towards your underarm. Gently lift, and we'll switch sides. Slowly lift, a couple more shoulder rolls. And then we're going to make sure that you're sitting comfortably in your chair. I still want you to be sitting nice and tall, so don't just slump back, but you can close your eyes or look down towards the floor. And start to notice your breath, your inhale and your exhale. Feel your cheeks and your jaw softening. Your eyelids, forehead. Then notice where you feel your breath. Do you feel it in your chest, in the ribs, maybe your belly? Relaxing your arms, your hands and fingers. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale through your mouth. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Big breath in. Big exhale. And again, big breath in. Big exhale. One more time. Nice deep breath in. Big exhale. Slowly open your eyes or focus your gaze. And we're just going to finish off with a few more stretches, but first I need to cough, so excuse me for a second. There we go. All right, so we're going to do a few more shoulder rolls. And then I'm going to assume that everybody's in a chair with a back. If you're not, you're just going to reach energetically through your fingers. But if you have a chair with a back, you're going to scooch forward. You're going to reach back and grab the chair back. And you're going to lean forward, opening through your chest. Then we're going to come back up nice and tall. You're going to make a circle with your hands. You're going to round through your back. You're reaching that circle away and then bringing it down towards your arms, thinking about making more space between your shoulder blades. Coming back up, and we'll reach one arm up and over. Relax the opposite shoulder. And to the other side. Come on down. Let me check my time. I got to fill some time, guys. So what we'll do, I'll drive you crazy. So pointer finger and thumb, pinky finger and thumb, try to go in opposite directions at the same time. And then bringing your palms up. I'm actually going to come a little bit closer. Bring your palms up. Get right in your living room here. And you're going to try and bring your pinky finger and your ring finger together, your middle finger and your pointer finger together. And then you're going to try to bring your middle finger and your ring finger together. And then you're going to try and go back and forth. And then you're going to spread all your fingers out. You're going to start with your pinky finger. You're going to bring it to your ring, middle, pointer, thumb, then one at a time opening back up. Just a few simple dexterity exercises. Simple doesn't always mean easy. So for some people, these will all be really easy. Some people, they might not be, but they're important. It's funny how we focus on exercising all the other muscles of our bodies, but we don't really think about our fingers or our toes. But they're super important. And then, whoops, sorry, I hit the microphone. Give your hands a shake. Feel like a Muppet. Ah! A few wrist circles. And then a nice deep breath in. Exhaling out. And again, deep breath in. And out. And one last time. And that, my friends, is it for today. I will see you on Friday. I think we're going to do chair yoga on Friday. So if you would like to join me for that, it'll be at 1 o'clock. But of course, the replay will be there. Little Clara's just come out from under the bed. Come here. It's okay. It's all right. Poor little scared kitty. So we're going to say bye. Look at her little skeleton outfit. All right. Have a good day, everybody. I'll see you soon.